Feeling tired after a meal is something many people accept without question. They assume digestion naturally makes the body slow down, especially after the age of 40. But regular fatigue after eating is not a normal sign of aging. Occasional sleepiness after a large meal can happen to anyone. What matters is how often it happens and how strong the drop in energy feels. If you consistently feel heavy, unfocused, or mentally dull within an hour after eating, your body may be struggling to regulate energy efficiently. This pattern is often connected to how the body handles blood sugar. When food causes a rapid rise in blood sugar, the body responds by releasing insulin to bring levels back down. If this response is exaggerated or poorly controlled, blood sugar can fall too quickly. The result is an energy crash rather than steady fuel. Many people don't notice this process happening. They simply feel tired and reach for coffee or something sweet, unknowingly restarting the same cycle. Over time, repeated spikes and crashes place stress on metabolic systems. The body becomes less efficient at maintaining stable energy, and inflammation can quietly increase. What makes this sign dangerous is its subtlety. There is no sharp pain, no dramatic symptom, just a slow, consistent pattern of energy loss that becomes easy to normalize. People often say, "I've always felt this way after meals," without realizing the pattern developed gradually. Another overlooked detail is how long recovery takes. If it takes several hours to feel normal again, this suggests the body is working harder than it should to regain balance. Healthy metabolism delivers energy steadily. It does not require long recovery periods after everyday meals. This kind of post-meal fatigue can also affect mental clarity. Focus becomes harder. Reaction time slows. Simple decisions feel more effortful. These changes don't mean something is wrong in a dramatic sense. They indicate that energy regulation is becoming less resilient. The earlier this pattern is noticed, the easier it is to address through simple daily habits. Ignoring it, on the other hand, allows inefficiency to quietly compound over time. Energy after eating should feel stable, not draining. When meals consistently reduce your ability to function, your body is signaling that something deserves attention. Many people believe weight gain after 40 is simply a matter of eating too much or moving too little. While lifestyle matters, this explanation is often incomplete. What surprises many people is how weight can slowly increase even when habits have not changed significantly. Clothes feel tighter, the scale moves upward, but calorie intake appears the same. This pattern is often one of the earliest signs of metabolic inefficiency. As metabolism changes, the body becomes more inclined to store energy rather than release it. This does not happen suddenly. It happens gradually over years. Insulin sensitivity plays a key role here. When the body becomes less responsive to insulin, it directs more energy into storage. Fat loss becomes harder even when effort increases. This can be frustrating, especially for people who were once able to maintain their weight easily. Another subtle signal is where weight accumulates. Increased fat around the midsection is often linked to metabolic stress rather than simple overeating. This shift can occur quietly without dramatic lifestyle changes. What makes this sign easy to ignore is how common it feels. People see similar changes in friends and assume it is unavoidable. But common does not mean harmless. Weight changes are not just about appearance. They reflect how efficiently the body manages energy. When weight becomes harder to control, it is often because internal systems are under strain. The danger lies in accepting this shift as permanent without recognizing it as feedback. The earlier metabolic stress is acknowledged, the more flexible the body remains. Ignoring it allows inefficiency to compound slowly, making future adjustments harder. Recovery is one of the most overlooked indicators of metabolic health. After physical activity, the body is meant to restore energy, repair tissue, and return to balance efficiently. When recovery slows, it often signals deeper strain. Many people notice that muscle soreness lasts longer than it used to. Energy feels drained for days instead of hours. Even mild activity can feel disproportionately taxing. This is often explained away as getting older. But age alone does not fully explain poor recovery. Efficient metabolism supports repair and replenishment. When metabolic systems struggle, recovery becomes slower and less complete. This can affect motivation. When the body feels slow to recover, people naturally move less. Reduced movement further weakens metabolic resilience, creating a quiet, downward cycle. Another overlooked aspect is mental recovery. After exertion, mental clarity may also take longer to return. Focus feels delayed. Reaction time feels dulled. These signs do not indicate injury, they indicate reduced energy availability. Recovery is not about toughness or willpower. It is about how effectively the body restores itself. When recovery consistently lags, it is a signal worth respecting. Addressed early, recovery capacity can improve significantly through simple, steady habits. Ignored, it gradually limits physical and mental capacity. The goal is not to push the body harder. After 40, resilience improves through stability, not intensity. One of the most effective steps is regular timing. Eating meals at consistent times helps the body anticipate energy needs. Irregular timing increases stress on metabolic systems. Another key habit is daily movement, not exercise extremes. Walking consistently supports blood sugar balance, circulation, and recovery. It signals the body to use energy efficiently rather than store it. Strength matters as well, but it should be gradual. Maintaining muscle helps preserve metabolic capacity. Small, consistent resistance is more effective than occasional intense effort. Sleep plays a foundational role. Inconsistent sleep disrupts hormonal regulation and worsens energy instability. Regular sleep and wake times support recovery more than extra hours alone. Finally, reducing extreme sugar intake helps smooth energy patterns. Large spikes followed by crashes strain metabolic systems. Balanced meals support steadier energy delivery. These actions do not produce dramatic overnight results. That is why they are often underestimated. But over time, they protect metabolic flexibility, the body's ability to adapt. Metabolic decline is not a sudden event. It is a quiet process shaped by daily patterns. Changing those patterns early keeps more options open later.